What's up, everybody? Happy Wednesday to you. I'm not sure when you're watching this video, but it's about 5 a.m. Wednesday morning here for me. And I wanted to get on here and share a few thoughts for you guys who are following me. And if you don't know who I am, you just happen to stumble up on this channel. I'm Jermaine Morgan, musician, most known as bass player, songwriter, speaker, really all things related to music. So I just wanted to share some thoughts with you guys this morning. Many of you are in a place where you're ready to quit, you're ready to give up on this thing. Some of you who are musicians who are watching me, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And I know a lot about this particular subject because anytime you take a risk, anytime you step out and try something different, you try something new, you start to try to stretch, you start to try to expand yourself, you're gonna face resistance. This resistance can come in any form. It can come in the form of other people, outside people telling you, no, you probably shouldn't do that. It can come in the form of comments from people who just say negative stuff, people who love to be negative, people who love to pull you down. And it could be from somebody who genuinely means well, but they're telling you something that's pulling you down and it's going against the vision that you have for yourself. The first thing I want to tell you is you have to maintain your vision. If you're going to get through this season, if you're going to get through this tough season, you have to maintain your vision. If you don't have a vision for yourself, you should sit down, think of what it is you're wanting to do, where it is you're wanting to go, and you should write it down. Make it plain as to what it is you're wanting to do. You have to have a destination. There's a wise saying that you'll never hit a target that you don't have. So you have to have an end goal. You just can't be wandering through life with nowhere to go, with no end goal. So that means you'll take anything that anybody throws to you, especially musicians. And I share with musicians, you have to have some type of end goal as to where you want to go in your career. If not, you'll just take random gigs and you'll do a whole bunch of stuff that don't serve you or things that don't move you to the place that you're trying to go as it relates to your career. And after about 4 or 5 years, you'll find you have a whole bunch of wasted time that you did absolutely nothing with, and you're sitting back wondering, scratching your head, saying, man, what did I do with my time? And that's a bad place to be. It's a bad thing to get through most of your life, and now you're on the other side of your teens, on the other side of your 20s, on the other side of your 30s or even 40s, and you have no clue what you want to do with your life. Now, I don't want to say that in the sense that now it's too late for you. No, that doesn't mean it's too late, but you do have to get a move on. You got to get serious about what it is you have to do and what it is you want to do, because the reality of it is none of us know how much time we have. So why waste that time? Why waste that time entertaining thoughts of doubt, thoughts of fear, all these limiting beliefs that continue to hold you back? Even me, from personal experience, I often go back and think, I'm like, man, if I had been doing this, or if I had been doing that, man, if I had been raised here, because let's be honest, when you look at social media now, everybody's giving the best parts of themselves. Not only that, you're seeing all of these young people come up who are just, man, they're on top of it, especially in the musician world. You're seeing 8 and 9-year-old kids who are just amazing. But the thing is, they have technology to think, and they have so many different opportunities that are available to them. And me personally, I would look at them like, man, I wish I had this. Or man, if I had had this when I was growing up. Man, if YouTube was available when I was growing up, I'd be so much farther along. And what you'll find yourself doing, you'll find yourself making excuses and giving yourself a scapegoat as to why you can't grow, as to why you can't get better. Well, when I was growing up, we didn't have this available. When I was growing up, this wasn't here. And when I was growing up, nobody was around. Nobody told me this. Nobody done this. Nobody done that. And what you'll do, you'll continue to feed yourself the excuses you want to hear that allow you to stay in the same place, that allow you to feel okay about where it is you are. And then if you're not careful, you'll find other people to agree with you just so you can feel better about your decision to stay where you are. Man, we didn't have YouTube when I was growing up. You're right, man. Yeah, we didn't have YouTube, and we didn't have this, and we couldn't do that. And so you'll find people who will agree with you, and you can't do that. You got to get around people, or put yourself in a position where you can take in the information that allow you to get rid of those limiting beliefs, allow you to get rid of those doubts, those fears, those worries, those excuses ultimately that hold you back from taking a chance on yourself. One of the biggest things you can do is decide you're going to take a chance on you. That's one of the biggest things you can do. In my life, I think one of the best decisions I made outside of marrying my wife is deciding to believe in me and actually take a shot on me instead of waiting for somebody else to give me an opportunity, instead of waiting to see what somebody else was going to do for me, instead of waiting to see how other people validated me and all that kind of stuff, me actually deciding to take a shot on me. It was, now I will tell you, every time I've done it, and I've done this many a times, and now I'm learning how to repeat this in other areas of my life, but the first few times I did this, it was terrifying. And I'll be honest with you, almost every new thing I start can have the feeling of being terrifying, but now I'm learning to turn that scary energy or that fear into something that I can use. I can fear it and I can face it anyway, because I know what the results are every time that I've stepped out and I've tried something that made me uncomfortable. Most of the time, I'm pleased with the results. Even if it doesn't go all the way that I planned for it to go, it's better than me sitting on the sidelines doing absolutely nothing. The thing about it, once you get out there and you put some energy and some momentum behind what it is you're trying to do, whether it's trying to grow in your playing, whether it's practicing a little bit more, whether it's deciding to record an album, whether it's deciding to write some songs for some people and submit those songs, whatever it is, once you put energy and momentum behind it, once you face the rejection, learn how to deal with it, it's making you stronger. So the next time you do it, you already know what to expect. And before you know it, if you keep pushing, you keep pushing, you keep pushing, before long, something is gonna give. As I mentioned earlier, I'm a songwriter, and I wrote songs for years before I got a major placement with anybody. Now I'm looking at TV placements and all these different things that you don't hear me talk about here on this channel, but behind the scenes, there are a lot of other things going on, but these things wouldn't have happened had I not took the chance on myself and believed in myself and believed that it was actually possible. Regardless of how long I've been doing it with no results, consistency pays off. And so I just wanted to encourage you guys today that consistency pays off. I don't know where you are in your life. I don't know what you're facing, but I want to just leave you with this, not to be too long on this message. Consistency will pay off. So don't quit, don't give up, don't give into those limiting beliefs, don't give into those limiting thoughts, and ultimately take a chance on you. Thank you guys for watching this video. I'm Jermaine Morgan. Again, if you want more content from me, be sure to press the subscribe button, turn on my bell notification so you don't miss anything that I'm putting out. On this channel, you'll find everything from bass lessons to backing tracks to grooves and motivation, live discussions, all these different things. You'll find them right here. And I want to continue to encourage you and push you as far as I can push you through your career, because I ain't stopping. Yeah, I said I ain't stopping, and I don't want you to stop either. So if you want more content like this, again, press the subscribe button. And if you have a moment, head over to my website, JermaineMorgan.net. There you'll find more resources like this. You'll find more courses that I have that talk about these type things and talk about working on your mind, like my course, Be Productive and Multiply, as well as video coaching calls with me if you're needing that one-on-one time, if you're needing help with your bass playing, or you need to talk through some things concerning your career and ultimately trying to get results moving forward in your career. I'd love to talk to you, and I'd love to give you some insight in that area. So I look forward to talking with you guys more, and I thank you for watching this video and subscribing to this channel. I'm out. Have a great day, y'all. Peace.